So on behalf of Jackie and myself, I want to again thank you all for spending your Saturday with us. I just had cataract surgery, so I have no way of getting around this kind of stuff. I apologize. And for some of you for making such a long trip here. For Shanti from coming up from Washington, and for you guys who are traveling 4 hours in the rain, and Stu and Rosie who come from New York, and Ken and Lori for making the long trip, and Carolyn and John, although they drove down in the Tesla and slept in the back seat in their king-size waterbed that now comes with that model. It's one of life's sweetest pleasures to celebrate milestone moments with the people who most give your life meaning because of the love and regard you share for one another. So Jackie and I are presently engaged in one of those transitions, but we have plenty of models to help us navigate through the changes. Our dear friend, Jeff Eisenberg, in his retirement, has written a wonderful children's musical that was produced last year in New York. Eileen Eisenberg has pretty much single-handedly taken on a gas pipeline and is winning. And the two of them together open their house to people from all over the world who need crisis attending, and they are just remarkable, wonderful people. So that's a pretty good example of how to spend your retirement. My relatively new and very dear friend Carlene is decided not to retire quite yet, but to, after she eschewed the notion of retirement, continues to provide superb chiropractic care and healing for people in our community. So that's quite a wonderful example as well. My good friend Bill D'Arienzo over here to my left, who he just sort of has that fashionista kind of feeling to him, like some like heavy-duty Italian guy who's just bathed in the fashion world.
Wait, let me put my perfect glasses on.
Bill, who also refuses to retire, has just written a monumental tome, textbook for the fashion industry, which has become quite a seminal entree into that field. So happy to have you here, Bill. Thank you so much. My friend Stu Rudnick, who I've known for 50 years, and Jackie and I have known for about 40 years together. He spends his retirement becoming part of the board of NAMI and delivering Meals on Wheels to people in his area and becoming the go-to guy for his family. He takes his nephews and his nieces to the movies, and he has just recently become such a magnificent grandpa. I love you, Stu. Every week, sometime around Tuesday, I will get a call on my answering machine that will go something like one of two things. Either it will say, "Chuckets, Stuarto, call me," or he'll say, "Charlie, this is Stewie. Can I ask you a question? Do you love me?" Call me. I can't tell you, I look forward to those calls. And sitting next to him, Rosie Rudnick. She was the girl who in high school, when somebody said, "Do you know Rosie Rudnick?" And they would say, "Oh God, she's just the kindest person I've ever met." And she continues to sort of fill that moniker at this point in her life. She's just a superb human being, and I love you dearly. We love you dearly. So grateful to have you in our life, Rosie. I want to thank I keep saying our new contingent of friends from Princeton Manor. Jody, right here, was the person that really introduced us to Eileen and Jeff and so many people in the community, and has been a great inspiration in terms of her activism. Is on more committees than Adam Schiff. I'm doing equally good work. That's good. Jody and Dave and Linda, it's just great to have you in our cadre of friends who love you guys, and we're so happy for you to join us. Really.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So lest we forget the non-retirees in the group, let me just say, my nieces are here, Lori and Rennie, and their two superb husbands. Rennie, my niece Rennie, is an inspiration. She just became a certified yoga teacher, and I'm not going to give you the details, but in the midst of extraordinary personal challenges, she is just an inspiration to me. I love you, dear. Just keep on keeping on.
I miss you.
And her sister Lori, who is a brilliant filmmaker and producer and documentarian and two-time Emmy Award winner, and just a beautiful soul. And their husband, Bruce, is one of the smartest damn people I've ever known, and certainly one of the most supportive and loving husbands I've ever met. And Ken, who I just heard his latest project, he's also a wonderful artist and just a great musician, and does everything in his life that I wish I'd be doing in my life. It's just rock and roll all the way. Just told me about his latest project for National Geographic, doing a film about George Mallory, his disappearance in Mount Everest. Oftentimes I will call up and I will hear, I'm sorry, we can't get together this weekend. He's doing Wimbledon, or he's doing, you guys really should talk. Just an all-around great guy, so happy we're in our lives, Ken. For 15 years, I have had somebody who's watched my back every step of the way. She calls me at 10 o'clock or 10:30 every night, and she says, listen, there's no rush, and I don't want to bother you, but just you have to put who you saw today on the calendar, and make sure that this claim is submitted so I can take care of it in the morning. And I swear, every night at 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning, and sometimes I call her and I say, you have to go to bed now, you have to let this go. But if you remember MASH, Carolyn Wallace is my Radar O'Reilly. She anticipates everything for the last 15 years in my business, has made my business really a practical success. I could not be in business without her. I love you, and my heart is so appreciative of everything you've done for me.
And I have said, thank God for Carolyn.
More times than I can say. And finally, to my daughter, and to our daughter, and her wonderful partner Christian, who is as much a part of our family as anybody has ever been. Well, even those of you who are just meeting her maybe for the first time, I'm not going to tell you anything you don't already know, because it's instantly observable. Not only has she become a food system scientist, doing great work in sustainable agriculture, bringing local farm-raised food to a variety of institutions and doing the metrics to make that happen. She's also, did I get that? Am I good?
Scientist is a stretch, but I'll take it.
But like her mom, it's her decency as a person, and her kindness and her compassion, her wit, her grace, and her just natural beauty as a human being that makes her special and endears her to everybody that she knows. She's just a glorious blessing in our life, and you're the light, kid. You're it. So thank you for your beautiful words. And Christian has just been such a wonderful addition to our family. He is, in his own right, a great artist, a world-class photographer. We'll be traveling to the Bahamas, New Orleans, and Hong Kong just in the next month. He's so in demand. And if you see his work, you would know why. But he's a beautiful, beautiful person, always ready to help, always ready to be there for you. Smart as hell, and just a tremendous addition to our family. Love you, Christian.
I love you.
He's the best. So, what could be better than to celebrate, as I said, this kind of a transition with the people that you love the most and give your life the most meaning. We're stepping out You know, we're sort of at the edge. And there's a great quote by a mindfulness practitioner. He says, I know that when I get to the end of my knowledge and I step out into the abyss, that one of two things will happen. Either I'll find firm ground to stand on, or I'll learn to fly. That's where we're headed, and we hope to take you all with us one way or another. So thank you so much for